Assalamualaikum. Today I'll talk about the Media Plan Assignment 1. Right, the previous points, the contents of the assignment, a sample of media objectives, a sample of the media plan, and the new due date. So the contents of assignment 1. Now, the assignment can contain these components but are not limited to the following, right? Which means that you can have more than these components. One is the introduction, 2, explanation of halal product chosen, 3, media objectives, target audiences, timing, and geographic location. So this means that you explain them uh, briefly when you have the media objectives. So make it look like the example. So look at the example that I've added to the slide. Media plan in the form of a schedule for 1 year. So it must be in the form of a schedule. It's not you describing the media you've chosen. So it should run, your campaign should run for a year from January to December 2027, right? So profile of target audiences, describe to me the demographics and the psychographics, and you've learned this before in IMC, so I don't need to repeat this. Definition of media vehicles, examination of at least 5 implicitly or explicitly Islamic media vehicles for the halal brand. Justify your choices. Why have you chosen these Islamic media vehicles? They can be more than 5 media vehicles. I've put there 5, but they can be more than 5. So these should be owned, paid, and earned media, or traditional and digital media. So there are different categories of media, as we've learned. Now you've got to choose whether you want to incorporate the owned, paid, and earned media categories or traditional and digital media categories. Right? So do a competitor analysis of your media plans. How have 2 competitors conducted their media plans, which means that you've got to derive this information from the internet. Explanation of why other media vehicles have not been selected or considered. So give examples. Explain the media scheduling strategy used for your media plan, continuity, flighting, or pulsing. So see the slide that I've also included here, and justify, yeah, and also the conclusion, right? I also need references, yeah, references. So the more recent references used, the more references, the better. Best if it were 10 and above. Okay. Now, next is, as you can see, the media objectives. You have the target, geographic coverage, timing, and budget. You don't need to include the budget for now, right? So just include the timing, geographic coverage, as well as the target. This is an example. As you can see, in the left column, you have the media vehicles. In the middle, you have the frequencies, isn't it, right? The number of posts that you will have, right? That you are recommending, isn't it? And in the right hand, in the third column, you have the total number of posts, right? Posts that you will incorporate, okay? At the top, it's not very clear, but it says the number of months, okay, on top for the middle column, So it will start from January all the way to December, and you need to have these columns and reflect the different frequencies, yeah, the number of posts that you will be using. Okay. Media scheduling patterns. So you need to choose, isn't it, a media scheduling pattern or a scheduling strategy, whether it's continuity, flighting, pulsing, or maybe you want to incorporate all, maybe you want to incorporate 2, right? And maybe you want to add other strategies as well. So you can include these. Okay. So we've learned this before. You can refer to my previous video and also these slides for more information. Okay, and the new due date is Monday 27th of April before 11:59 p.m. via iTalim. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi